What's up, everybody, and welcome back to the BallGame podcast. I'm Matt.
I'm Pete.
I'm Chris.
And I'm Dean.
Definitely not the usual order over here or the usual spot that we're recording in. As you can see, we are in a hotel room. Yes, a very different setting. We're in Massachusetts. We just got the chance to go to the New England Patriots, New York Giants game, and I got to watch my team get belt to ass. Wasn't a great one.
It's pretty embarrassing, honestly.
Yeah, that was brutal.
Yo, Younghoe Koo, bro, mad
Bro.
good, bro. Yo, mad good kicker, bro.
Yo,
Well,
that was fire.
that was
That
sick.
was good kicking.
Normally, when you go to fake a field goal, your foot's not usually supposed to touch the floor.
they weren't
I don't
faking.
know. I don't know why
It
they
was
did
not
that.
It wasn't a
bro.
fake.
It
I
was
know.
not a fake.
I'm joking. I'm joking.
It was definitely not a fake. That was just the Giants being the
But
Giants.
From my
So,
perspective, because obviously we were watching the field and we were kind of far away, I thought it was a fake play at first, and then when they replayed it,
I
I
did
was
too.
like, that was not a fake play.
Yeah.
I thought it was too at first, but like I just said, it's the Giants being the Giants, as it always is. It seems like every single game that we potentially even have a shot at doing anything in, we just fuck it all up for ourselves.
Like,
so
you could make a lot of excuses about why the Giants have been underperforming this year, in terms of injuries and coaches getting fired and whatnot. But, like, there are some things that they do that are inexcusable, like that. Like fumbling the ball on a kickoff. Like,
Bro
these
got
little
bent in
things
half, to be fair.
that good teams just don't do. And I know they're not good, but it's not just the excuses of Cam Scatterwood got hurt, the neighbors got hurt. Like, it runs deeper than just those things.
For sure.
So deep.
It does, though.
It's so fucking deep.
Yo,
It
it get
does.
hot in that
No,
helmet
no,
over
because
there, bro.
It is so hot. in
Because
this
a lot
room
of-
It's
right
so
now,
hot
bro.
in this room right now.
It's not.
For
It's,
sure.
It was worse earlier.
I was
Yeah.
hearing all week about how the Giants are the greatest 2-10 team to ever grace a football
Yo,
field.
buddy. Who'd you pick to win the game?
Me?
Ooh.
You.
I picked
I
the
have an
Giants. I thought it
excuse.
was a trap game.
Okay.
I have an excuse.
I think that ties us for pick'em now, right? Because you were one up.
Oh boy,
It might.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
might.
So
It
now we're
probably
tied up
might.
again. Tied up this
Oh,
week.
I'm not sure.
boy. I'm telling you, bro.
getting
Don't feel
close.
too safe up there. Don't feel too safe at the top.
Oh, no one's
I'm on my way, bro.
It's tie game
Thor's
right now.
coming.
Bro.
Thor.
Thor
Yo,
is
Thor
coming.
is
watch how much
coming.
I'm shaking.
You're shaking a lot, actually. You
No, I'm
can't even
not.
keep
No, I'm
your
not.
hands
No, I'm not.
straight.
No, I'm not.
No, you're shaking, bro.
Just a little bit, bro.
Yeah,
Everybody
no,
shakes.
you're scared.
Everybody
Hear the
shakes a
mic
little
rattle.
bit.
You're scared.
Of who? Of you?
Yes.
Of
You're
Pete?
you're terrified.
Of Chris?
What? What? How do you get Chris into this?
I'm just having fun during
I'm not
pick'em,
scared.
bro.
Of Tom?
He's not here to defend himself.
That's
not
fucked
cool.
up.
Yeah, it's not
Fucked
No,
up.
nice.
it's not. No,
Yeah.
You're
it's
talking
not.
shit about your boy behind his back.
What did I do,
About
though?
all of you guys.
What
It's
did I
not
do?
just
I'm
him.
just having fun.
I'm just trying to keep it close.
Yeah, nobody's actually trying, and nobody cares about Pick'em until I win.
Okay, bro.
Bro, it's literally tied right now. What? You know?
All I know is we're seeing Dean's true colors. No one cares about one thing.
What are my true colors?
You're a snake?
What?
You're a snake?
The thing is, Dean, you know Dean. Dean and I.
We all know Dean.
No, but me and you know Dean on a deeper level. Trunks knows Dean
Oh,
on this
yeah.
level. We play Dynasty, and Dean loves to win in the regular season.
Oh yeah, 'cause it's always about.
And talk mad shit about
Yeah.
it.
Most points
And
scored.
then folds when the lights get bright. And
But
can
you
never get
act
over
you
the hump.
act like when the playoffs come, I'm on the field, bro. My
No, but
players
the thing is,
sell
on
me.
the Dean's on the
When the
field.
playoffs-
They
Dean's the
sell
one on
me.
the field.
when the playoffs come around,
They sell me.
as CEO,
They sound mean.
there's double and triple points for pick'em, and there's just nothing you could do about it, and you're fucked.
Oh, I mean, we've already established that there's more points come playoff time.
We've
Because that's when the lights are the brightest. And you
What
got
are
to
you
show
talking
up.
And the thing is,
Wait,
too,
pick 'em.
Oh,
now
pick 'em.
Pete's getting nervous. Pete's getting nervous.
We're talking about multipliers.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Every round of the playoffs,
This is
you
what
get
I'm
an
saying,
extra
Pete,
point.
this is
Multipliers
BS.
like Dabble Fantasy app. Use code BallGame for a free $25.
Yo,
Yeah.
free
Yo.
plug.
Well,
That
the
was
thing is,
nice.
too,
Not a
like,
free plug.
if
Definitely
me
not a
and-
free plug.
If
we
me and Matty
definitely-
J weren't first and second, there'd be no playoff multiplier.
He's right about that.
But sometimes
So how does that work though? How does that fair?
So
It's not fair.
there's this
Yo,
good saying-
Dean, you're getting rage baited, bro.
There's this rage baited by who?
Yo, I hope you know this shit is rigged. No matter what happens, you're not going to win.
Yo, bro, there's this good old saying about the cookie crumbling. You should look into that.
Anyways, this whole trip has been a lot of fun. I will say that Massachusetts was
Speak for
pretty
yourself.
awesome.
Yeah.
Boston's don't even. You had a great time.
Dean got wrecked. We took Dean to his first frat party.
What is it called? What do you call it?
Rattlenbog?
Rattlenbog, bro. Yo. Whoever Rattlenbog
Sing that
is, bro.
shit, bro.
Please don't.
With the tree and the bird 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 and the bird
Bro, I was way too fucking late for this.
and the bird and the bird.
This is how much we care about you guys, by the way. It's 12:45 in the morning, I believe, right now. It might be later
After
than
going to
that.
Monday Night
Close,
Football.
pushing 1.
After Monday Night Football in a hotel. We got the whole thing set up.
And we have a live audience, and it's so
We do.
awkward because
Yeah.
I keep looking at them. It's a little
I feel
we
bad.
do.
I feel like we're leaving them out of the conversation.
Kind of
it's
like,
a little like
wondering what they're thinking about us.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. When you don't get the
We
reaction,
got
it's almost
producer
like...
Nick in the back just getting naked and shit.
On a bed with 3 other dudes, bro. Crazy.
I think Trunks
He ain't
is
on
taking
the
a
bed.
nap.
Bro, to sleep.
Well, he got wrecked tonight, so, he's tired over there.
Yeah, we got the
but
ball game cheerleader.
Yo, Trunks got white girl wasted, bro.
I know.
For real.
the whole weekend was a good time. Thank you, Massachusetts. You introduced us to a whole different part of the East Coast.
We learned what New
Absolutely.
England was.
Yeah?
Yo, let's name all of it. Hold on. Rhode Island, Massachusetts, Vermont, Maine, Connecticut.
Yes?
Is that it?
No?
One more? I'm missing
You got
one?
it.
New Hampshire.
Yo, Cook.
Wait,
Cook.
All of that is New England?
That's what I said.
Did you think it was just like Massachusetts?
Yeah, I thought it
'Cause
was a
at
little
first I
town in
thought it was too.
Massachusetts.
No, bro. It's like
Dude,
7
wait,
states.
New England is 7 different states. 6 or 7 different states. Wow.
I know. They like, how is that fair? It's not fair.
Yeah, that's actually so true. They have
So like
such a
I thought we were
massive-
driving from like the whole time, like until right now. I thought we were driving from Boston to Foxborough, New England, Massachusetts.
Like, you thought we were driving to New England?
Yes.
Bro,
I also kind of thought that.
I don't do geography.
I don't do
I talk
geography
about
either.
sports.
I thought we were just like in New England.
State, like a made up
Right.
kind of thing,
Okay.
you know?
Oh, it's
Yeah.
real. Okay.
Like, I thought Golden State and New England were like the same thing.
We'll say one thing, yo. All the other stadiums we've been going to just absolutely smoke out MetLife.
Yes.
Like the culture on all these other
Yo, I was
teams.
saying that to the person sitting next to me at the game because
Yeah,
they were
yeah.
Giants fans. From upstate, and they never went to MetLife. And she was like, "How is it over there?" And I was like,
You're not
"Honestly,"
missing much.
I was like,
Nah.
"Honestly, it's fucking dog shit."
It's just like I feel like I mean, obviously it's our love, it's our team, it's our home, but something about the culture at these other stadiums, like the Commander Stadium, everybody stands up until the first touchdown
Yeah.
scored. Here, everybody stood up just the entire game. Aside from standing up, the
No, I
stadium.
know, my Amanda got a little bit upset that she's finding out that when you're not at MetLife, that
You have to
football
stand.
is a standing sport. Yeah.
Right, and-
Yeah, I don't know if she was really rocking with
When
that.
you go to a good team's game, yeah.
And when you
Even
walk
the
into
Commanders, they sucked. People were standing.
when you're in the neighborhood, you feel like you're just in the general neighborhood. You feel the aura of the football team.
Yeah.
Whereas like in MetLife, it's not like that.
So that's the biggest difference for me is like, so since the Jets and Giants share a stadium,
That's
you
why.
don't ever feel like you're like, oh, yo, like I'm really with these fans, like with the
Right.
Jet fans, like
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
really with them.
There's nothing
It doesn't
settling.
feel like anything. It
They
feels
can't
like
get comfortable. They can't paint the walls because they got to
right,
change them
it's
the next
a gray
weekend.
box
Facts.
Yeah,
that you feel no culture in.
yeah.
No, it's terrible. It actually looks disgusting from the inside, from the outside, all of the above.
I don't like hate it that much, but
No, I
seeing
know. It's the
seeing
worst of the 32 stadiums.
seeing the other stadiums, it definitely shows like
Or 31.
I feel
Or
like
30.
we
30.
need a. It's hard calling it home. You know what I mean? In my life.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
No, it sucks. It's the worst. But I will say the stadium, Gillette, in and of itself,
Yeah.
gorgeous.
Awesome, dude. Yeah.
Holy shit, man.
That Drake May shaving his face for a Gillette commercial, man. That's free promo.
I mean, he did the right thing. He teamed up with the right people, but
Yeah, I've been having a good time though. The Tom Brady car store was pretty fire.
that was dope.
Yep.
That was dope. Maybe see us do a pod there at some point or another. We'll see.
Yes.
We'll see what happens about
Absolutely.
that. But, all right, favorite moment of the trip, and then we'll jump into football.
Yep.
Favorite moment of the trip.
I know mine.
Go ahead. While I think.
My favorite moment of the trip is when we were upstairs in the attic and we were singing songs together.
Yeah.
Solid.
We did some karaoke. We killed it.
I think that was a great bonding moment, and I thought that I
Definitely.
really got close.
Talking to the moon was my favorite.
Yep. I will.
Talking.
Were you gonna say something? Because
Go ahead.
one of my most exciting moments was when me and Pilu came up with 7 different offensive lineman handshakes.
Yo, you haven't pulled one out yet, though.
TikTok coming very, very soon. I don't know what you guys know about the Oklahoma, not the Oklahoma, the hit it high five.
Don't give it away.
No. It's half people don't even know what that means.
I
The
don't know
hit
what
it
you
high
mean.
five. You
So they're
saw
gonna
it.
see it.
You guys are gonna see it. The hit it high five
Exactly.
coming soon. Me and Pilu.
feel like we
P
should
and
do
P,
it.
double
Yeah.
P.
Yo, my favorite moment of the trip, honestly, there's so many to choose from. It was such a
There is.
fabulous trip that we went on. Shout out to Dabble. My favorite moment of the trip was when we were sitting upstairs, all of us, and we were watching All Talk Sports, Who Wants to Be a Millionaire NBA edition, honestly. That was just phenomenal. Like, the knowledge of basketball that I gained throughout the course of that video was impeccable. I didn't think it was
Did he
possi-
become a millionaire? I forgot.
I didn't.
No.
You guys
He
started
also
watching-
did not.
Yeah, maybe you guys could watch it and find out. But just the amount of knowledge that I was able to obtain in such a short period of time, I didn't think it was possible. So, All Talk Sports, man.
Yes, sir.
Andy
They're good,
He
man.
lost. Andy cheated though. He skipped to 250,000.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right, I will say though,
What was your favorite moment?
my favorite moment, it probably is all of us. Well, us, you guys freestyling in the car.
Oh my God.
That shit
Yeah.
had me.
Wait, what did they
Bro,
freestyle
don't
about?
worry
Dude,
about
what
what
did they
they were
freestyle
freestyling about.
4 inches in
4
a dream.
inches in a dream is all I know.
No, not 4.
It's 4 inches.
4 inches
It's
in a
four.
dream.
So, yeah,
Sandwiches
we
and
freestyle
the
about
hatred
sandwiches.
of mayo, even though they all love mayo.
So the freestyle was you gotta base it off sandwiches and mayo, but anytime you mention mayo, you gotta mention how like you hate mayo, even though we all like mayo. That was pretty much the theme. So yeah, it's fire. Yeah, maybe we'll get that going one day. We'll run it up.
for ball game
Yeah.
freestyling, we'll see what happens about that. But Pete, I gotta
I don't
say,
wanna-
I absolutely love you for sharing a room with me and making my life a good time the last couple of days.
He saved your
Oh.
life.
He did.
I did?
I this thing right here, this bandage right here.
Oh.
Quick story. Quick story. I reached into my bag and completely forgot that I had a razor blade untouched, like uncovered, and completely sliced open my finger. I thought I was going to have to go get stitches. Keep in mind, I'm also wrecked. Like, I am absolutely wrecked. And Pete over here
Bro,
takes me under his wing and patches me up, makes sure I'm running it under the water. Like,
Wait, can we
and then- go ahead. Get the full story.
I wish we
get the
could
full
pop
story.
up. I kind of want to pop up a picture. I don't know if it's gonna make it in the edit, but of Matty J with his claw.
I'll pull up a picture
Of
and
Matty,
edit.
of,
Yeah.
of Matty J with his claw.
I had a whole ass. I had like the JPP club going, like Jason Pierre-Paul club going. So like I had to hit some people
the
across
editor
the
will
side of the
definitely
head.
pop up a picture.
Yeah, that is definitely a pop up picture.
But no, Pete took a lot of time, and this is like 6 in the morning, 6:30 in the morning. Like he
it was a
made
good
sure that
time.
we were good while I'm just pouring blood into the sinks.
Yeah, no, it was a good time. Basically,
fun.
from my perspective, I'm standing there, about to get into bed. Actually, I'm about to go in the shower, and then Matty J is like bending over in his bag. And he's just like,
And then I'm just
he
like,
bends over, and he's like,
oh.
he's like, oh, oh,
Yo,
oh,
the third one's
Bro.
crazy.
oh my God. And it's just blood just
Pouring,
pouring down his finger. And I'm standing there, and I'm like, wow, like, holy shit. Like what do we do, kind of? And then I actually thought you were gonna need stitches. I'm not gonna lie.
I definitely thought I needed.
You
stitches.
probably.
I probably did. I probably did.
Yeah, but
you saw how it looked the day after. Too.
Yeah,
It probably
yeah.
needed stitches, but
Yep.
it's okay.
You're all good now.
Nurse Pete was to the rescue.
yeah, I guess Nurse Pete did it for the day.
Pete, I love you.
Love you too, bud. Had a
Yeah,
great
man.
time, boys.
Yeah,
Yeah.
man.
Yo, Dean. I love you.
I love you too, buddy.
Yeah, but it ain't the same. It ain't the same.
What do you mean?
We were bonded over blood, real blood,
Yeah.
blood. So
There is somebody that we do want to introduce in the audience
there definitely is.
to come in and talk about his take of the week. somebody that is very, very important to us, and somebody that we had a great time collabing with
Yes.
at this tailgate.
For sure. You mentioned before All Talk Sports, and yes, the host of All Talk Sports, the man, the myth, the legend, the face of the franchise, Cam. Bring
Cam.
that ass here, boy.
Let's go, baby.
All right, so now you're introduced. I introduced you, but I would like for you to also introduce yourself to the people. Thank you for coming on, Cam.
Dude,
Go ahead, let
thanks
them
for
know.
having me. Yeah, I'm Cam. I run All Talk Sports with my big buddy Aiden.
Figgy.
Figgy, yeah, Figs.
Yo, Figgies, let's
Big
go.
Figgy.
Shout out Figs. But yeah, no, we've been doing it for a little bit. Me and Chris, our content paths crossed a few months ago, and it's been good ever since. We, share the Dabble sponsor, of course. And we were super thankful for them to come out, and we made it happen. And look where we are. So
Look where we are.
look where we are, man.
I think we're a family now.
Let's rock, baby.
So,
But I'm ready. No, we usually talk about the NBA on my channel, but obviously we have enough NFL knowledge to run this. And I'm tapped into you guys too. Like, you guys make some good content, but sometimes I'm behind the screen. I'm thinking, like, there's no way that guy usually it's Tom. But just like, why did he just say that?
yo,
God.
can't even defend
Why did
himself.
you say
It's
that?
crazy, bro.
No, I'm ready. And
I'm surprised you didn't say me.
listen, I'm not gonna lie.
Tom is crazy.
I'm not gonna lie. Like, some of your takes are wild, but they're bold enough where you just let your balls out, and it's like, okay, like, I respect it. I respect it.
Tom's
You let
gonna
it out.
see that and be so upset.
Love
that
Tom. Shout out
Tom's
Tom.
hurt.
Shout out
Tom is hurt.
Shout out
Tom is hurt right
Shout
now.
out
Tom's
Tom.
gonna be so upset.
But
oh my god, damn.
He
Yeah.
might quit.
Nah, no, you gotta stay in it, bro.
Quit.
It's for the love of the game. For the love of the game.
Whoa.
Like, for the love of the game.
Crazy.
But nah, man, I'm ready to let's jump right into it. Enough about me. Let's talk about some NFL. We had a great slate this week. We had Thursday, Black Friday game, Big
got
Sunday,
Thanksgiving.
Monday Night Football. We had a huge
Felt like so
football
long
week.
ago. It was a
Right,
long
right.
weekend.
Does feel
Right?
like it was forever ago.
Forever ago.
It really does. But we had Black Friday, and then of course Football Sunday was just a bunch of upsets, a bunch of games that we didn't
Hell
expect
yeah.
to end the way they did, and then of course the Monday Night Football game that let everybody down, or at least Giant fans. But yeah, the rest of the slate was pretty awesome, and you just said it. Let's get right into it, Cam. What was your takeaway from Week 13 of the NFL season?
Yeah, let's jump into it. Honestly, I didn't have a lot of time to prep for it, but something I've been thinking that's on my mind, and I don't know which one I'd rather see: the Patriots win or the Eagles lose. Okay, I hate the Philadelphia Eagles, but I don't agree with their fan base saying that the offensive coordinator is the problem. I think it's their quarterback that I think is just like a running back who has the best skill positions all around him, the best offensive line, the best defense, at least last year. Now, this season, we see Saquon Barkley not having a historic season. We're seeing A.J. Brown reading more pages of his book than receptions on the football field. We're seeing his offensive line being banged up. We're seeing defenses actually understand somewhat how to defend the tush push, even though they false start 70% of the time. And a defense that is on and off every single week. Respectfully, the Chicago Bears are one of the most, I don't know how you feel about it, in my opinion, one of the most Mickiest 9-3, 8-3 teams, right?
They actually just took the 1 seed in the
In the
NFC.
NFC, that's crazy, right?
Yeah,
But you let Kyle Monungai and DeAndre Swift, bro. Like, I'm not a big Swift guy.
No,
they
we're
both
not
went-
Swift guys.
His coach ain't a big Swift guy.
They
either.
both went over 100 yards rushing against that team, or close to it. I know Monungai did. I don't know about Swift, but pretty close to it on a Black Friday game. And when they go into Chicago as 7-point favorites, you're
Yep.
going to blame the offensive coordinator. Some of the throws, I don't know if you guys seen the same clips of me, but it's like one where Smitty's wide open for like a 10-yard dig, and he's just not even close. And obviously, like the A.J. Brown, like I think he's like the most targeted guy in football that like the ball's not within 10 yards of him. And I hate to be like a hater, but like I don't think like Jalen Hurts on the Colts, like what does he do for the Colts? You know what I mean? Like Jalen Hurts on like the Bucks, like what? Like I don't know. I just think he's maximizing his opportunity, at least to the fullest. Like last season,
Yes.
and now you're seeing some of the cookies. So I was screaming out this Monday Night Football game. I had a lot of screaming out, so my voice is a little shot. But I'm seeing some of the dominoes fall. Saquon's not having this historic season. A.J. Brown and Smitty aren't going to go. And
cookies crumble.
Goddard's been hurt, etc. The offensive line's banged up. The defense isn't what the Eagles' defense is supposed to be. I don't know. For me, it's a lot more than maybe it is some of the offensive coordinator. But for his house, I saw this morning, his house got vandalized with eggs and paper
Yeah.
towels. Like, it's not, and I know it's Philly, right? Out of all places, like, that's going to be the most,
It's gonna happen.
it's going to happen. But I don't think it's just him. At all.
Just got egged one time.
It happens, bro. It happens to the
I
best
think
of
both
us.
things could be true at the same time. I definitely agree. I think we've all kind of said we're all none of us are big Jalen Hurts people. Like have been screaming that Jalen Hurts wasn't
He
top
is.
10 for. You're not a big Jalen Hurts guy,
Brother, he was arguing
You're
top
you're
five
defending
for Jalen Hurts.
Jalen Hurts.
I wasn't, and then he won the Super Bowl.
Yeah, but now you're like back down. You understand that he's not top 10 anymore.
Not top 10.
Right. He's not top 10. I think it's pretty easy, actually. I think it's cut and dry. It's not like,
You
really?
wanna run it?
It's cut and dry that he's not top
It's
10.
so cut and dry. It's not even.
I can name 10 quarterbacks
Right?
better than Jalen
Exactly.
Hurts.
I think we got to what? 20?
I
20's
don't
crazy.
think that's cut and dry at all.
Why?
I just feel
Like,
like
what
this,
is Jalen Hurts really?
Yeah, what does he do to
do?
elevate that offense?
Win big games.
But like,
it him or
Jalen
is it
Hurts
the
is
team?
the only like
Is it him
Jalen
or
Hurts
is it
is
the
the
team?
only fucking quarterback in the history of the sport that gets shitted on for winning. He wins, and it's only about everyone else around him. Any other quarterback wins. We talk about Pat Mahomes. And it's different because it's fucking Pat Mahomes because he's one of the greatest talents we've ever seen. Pat Mahomes, we hold Pat Mahomes to the regard we do because all he does is fucking win. We hold Pat Mahomes to a different regard than Lamar and Josh Allen because he wins. Because objectively, if it was only about stats and counting stats, Lamar and Josh Allen are fucking better than Pat Mahomes past 3 years.
so,
But no one will ever say that Lamar and Josh Allen are better than Mahomes.
but we all watch the games and we can see that those guys are clearly better, even when they don't win, than
Or
Jalen
better
Hurts
than-
when he does. Than
I'm
Jalen
not
Hurts.
saying that Jalen Hurts is
But I'm
better
just,
than those
but I'm just
guys,
saying
though.
that it doesn't. It's not the same thing because we have eyeballs and we could see
But
that
the
the
guys
reason
at the
why.
bottom
But
of
we
the
could
top
see the
10
reason why
aren't
the Eagles
better
are
than
winning the
Jalen Hurts
games is not
because
because of what Jalen Hurts is doing.
Okay, watch the Super Bowl where he put up fucking 300 yards. Watch the Super Bowl 2 years ago where he put up 300 yards against Mahomes. 2 years ago
The
when
Eagles
they
were
went,
holding the Chiefs to nothing till halftime. Like the team was depleted. Like Jalen Hurts could have put up 15 and they would have been winning in that game. Like you know what I mean? Like
he did the thing. If you like, he is one of the two best. Been to Super Bowl 2 times. His 2 Super Bowl appearances, 2 of the greatest quarterback Super Bowl performances we've ever seen.
I'll say this though.
He's
There's
the only quarterback in the history of the sport where winning doesn't matter. It doesn't make sense.
No, it's not that. I think winning matters a lot for Jalen Hurts because winning has put Jalen Hurts in these conversations for a talent that doesn't belong in those conversations. Winning matters for Jalen Hurts. The problem isn't that. The problem is the fact that he has the best roster in the NFL. Regardless, every single year he basically has. That is just the God's honest truth. Last year we look at it and we said, what? Best offensive line, best defensive line, top 2 defense in the NFL, best running back in the NFL, best wide receiver duo in the NFL. One of the greatest rosters to ever play football. And yes, Jalen Hurts got the job done. I understand that. But the thing is, Patrick Mahomes, the guy that you just mentioned, that we praise for winning all the time. The reason that we praise some of these guys for maybe not getting it done. Josh Allen didn't have that roster. Lamar hasn't had that
I'm not
roster.
saying Jalen Hurts is better than those
I'm not
guys,
saying
though.
that. If you plug any of those top 10 guys with that Philadelphia Eagles roster, I say this time and time again.
Who's the 10th best quarterback in the NFL?
let's run through a list.
Baker's winning a Super Bowl with the Philadelphia Eagles.
I think
Baker's
like
better than Jalen
I
Hurts.
think he is too. I even think, and this might be wild, and I'm not gonna just say it just to say it, but I truly believe this. I think Daniel Jones could take last year's Eagles
delusional,
team. Last year's
Wow.
Eagles team.
You're delusional.
You don't think that this year's Daniel Jones,
I'm not going that far,
dude? This year's Daniel Jones could 100% take last year's Eagles team, dude. Almost I could have, bro. All you gotta do is give the ball to LaDainian Tomlinson 2.0.
Yo, so here's the thing, right?
I thought I was the hot
like
take
I don't
guy.
like the tush push. I don't think any of us like.
I didn't even bring it up because
I'm gonna bring it up though, because it leads to it leads to something. I don't think any of us like the touch push. Jalen Hurts has how many rushing touchdowns over the past like 2 or 3 years?
double digits,
A
obviously.
lot. What's the most important thing about offense in football?
Touchdowns.
Touchdowns, putting points on the board. Jalen Hurts led offenses put points on the board. Whether it's the offensive line and Saquon or whatever, Jalen Hurts is a unique talent in terms of what he's able to do. The tush push is constructed around Jalen Hurts being a big. What'd you say when you
No.
first started your monologue?
I don't even remember.
You said Jalen Hurts is a running back.
Correct.
Their offense and the tush push is constructed around him being capable of doing that. So when you say Baker Mayfield is winning a Super Bowl with that offense that scored 15 rushing touchdowns on tush push, Jalen Hurts had what, 13, 15? What do you have last year? 15 rushing touchdowns?
It'd be a very differently constructed offense with Baker Mayfield. That would probably have less trouble moving the ball. You take Baker, you plug him behind the best offensive line in football with the best wide receiver duo in football. You can run a play action offense with Saquon Barkley
With the
that's
best
going to
running
rip
back.
the league apart. Absolutely rip the league apart. Because Baker's one of the best deep ball throwers in the NFL. That changed the entire complexion of the offense.
So
entire
you also
But
don't
what's the
think like
issue though, like
Hurts is not
5 weeks ago it was that
could be
AJ Brown was washed and wasn't good, and the tape was him running lazy routes and not being that good. And then these last few weeks he's turned it up a little bit. Jalen Hurts can't go out there and stop the Bears running backs from running for 200 yards.
No, but Jalen
Hurts
Hurts
was horrible
But
in
Jalen
that
Hurts
game.
could also
That game.
elevate his team, which he does not. He could the best quarterbacks in the league, the top 10, the top 7 quarterbacks, they elevate their offense, and that is just something he just doesn't do.
Hurts is probably 10th.
You want to run through it? You want to run through
I would say he's around that range. And again, my take, I didn't want to like flame Hurts. It was more of I think it's just the pieces of the Philadelphia is
I just think
crumbling.
him not elevating his offense is literally stupid.
But to me, like going back to tush push, I just want to put this.
That elevates the offense.
You don't think that every single quarterback in the league could take the snap and stand there and let guys push him from the ass? Like you don't think
Everyone would do it.
that? But that's what I'm saying though. Like, why does that make him better? If I could take Anthony Richardson, who has one eyeball right now, put him behind center and push him in there. Like, why is his
Because
rushing
Anthony
stats?
Richardson fucking sucks. That's why he's not out there.
No, what
There's
I'm
only certain guys who could do it. It's Hurts and it's Josh Allen.
from the tush push position. You don't think that 32 quarterbacks could take a snap from the 1 yard line and just get pushed in?
No.
Cam, everyone would do it.
No. There's a reason that
They
not every
run it,
that
though.
that I disagree.
They
with
run.
because there's-
Tyler Warren does it. Mark
but those are
Andrews
tight
does
ends.
it.
Tight ends.
Oh, that's what I'm saying. Like everybody could do it. Jalen Hurts, but that's what I'm saying. The last time they ran it, they just cost them the game. Did they not?
No, it did. The Bears figured out a way to stop it somehow,
Right.
some way.
Well, that's the
But
But they don't
Giants
even
did.
call it consistent. Like that
Agreed.
was stupid because the Giant
it's
call should have been a fumble.
ridiculous. It's
No,
the
play
worst
is
thing ever.
Stupid, but my point is that he is one of the most dynamic rushing quarterbacks the sport has ever seen in terms of putting points on the board. Is he as fast as Lamar Jackson or Michael Vick? No. Is he as powerful as Josh Allen? I guess not. He puts points on the board. So to say he doesn't elevate the offense is literally stupid because he scores fucking points.
But we
and
call-
he's a Super Bowl fucking champion.
But we call the tush push itself stupid. Like you yourself is calling the tush push stupid. So
It's
Oh, I
legal.
think it's stupid because it's not fun to watch.
But it's legal. Like
I think it's stupid because it's not fun to. I don't enjoy watching it, but it puts
But
points
does-
on the
but-
board.
But does executing the tush push will make you a good quarterback?
That's what I'm asking. Because
I mean, also every time they need him to step up in big moments, in big games, he does. And he's done that his whole life too. I know this is an NFL show, but he has done that his entire fucking life. He's a big game quarterback. We sit up here and shit on these quarterbacks. We don't believe in the Seahawks, who have one of the best teams in the NFL. Though the Seahawks will never be a contender because we don't believe in their quarterback in the big moments. We sat here. You were trying to tell us the Colts are contenders. We told you you're silly, you're silly, you're silly. You watched 3 weeks of Daniel Jones to look like he's a deer in headlights under pressure. You flip-flopped on that. Why? Because you don't trust the quarterback in big moments. Jalen Hurts, I trust in big moments because he does it time and time and time and time and time. Again, in every big moment of his career, he steps up. Is he as consistent as other guys in the top 10? Absolutely not. Like, I'll go back on my top 5 take that I made after a Super Bowl. He's not a top 5 quarterback. Like, I was wrong. I messed up. He's not top 5. But to say a guy who wins at that clip isn't top 10 is stupid.
I don't think you can say he's been that consistent though.
You're
Like,
talking about a big game, gotta have it moment. You're like Like Baker is a better arm talent than Jalen Hurts. I'm not gonna dispute that, but like there's just more that goes into quarterback play in the Big 2025.
And there
Like,
and there's more than just wins too. Like I'm not gonna just because he wins propel him into this top echelon of quarterback because there is more to it than just that. And it's performing every week, and it's more than just
I don't
the
know. I
team.
think we're seeing it the wrong way because you're seeing it as propel him into this top echelon of quarterback. I'm seeing it as it's disrespectful to not like top 10 is like you're not top echelon. You're top 10 quarterback. Like there's top echelon guys, and then there's top 10
There's
guys.
a
Like,
there's
he's
a
top
clear
10
cut
guy.
top 5 in the NFL.
Right.
After that, you probably could start deliberating a little
Right.
bit. But no, I think he's top 10. I think outside of the top 10 is crazy, but
Yeah, he's probably 10 or 11.
What am I taking Baker over him for? Baker has 2 career playoff wins. Like,
all right, again though, that's like I get where you're coming from with that, but I also hate that because of the fact that when has Baker Mayfield ever had the opportunity with a team constructed properly, even close to the level of a Jalen Hurts squad, to where he could go out there and win?
I'm looking for something. You can keep talking.
He was with the Browns. Like, he was with the Browns for years. And then he was basically out of the league. Saves his career with the Rams. Goes to the Bucks. A team that was, 8-9 with Tom Brady, and he takes them to the playoffs? Like,
Beat Jalen Hurts that year.
and beat Jalen Hurts. Yes, and beat the Eagles.
Stepping up in big moments, Jalen Hurts.
Like, and beat the Eagles. So, when nobody on the planet really thought the Bucks had a shot in that game. I know I didn't. I'll tell you that. I did not think the Bucks had a shot. So I don't think that's fair to necessarily just critique the guy because he only has 2 playoff wins. There's obviously circumstances around those.
It's not even critiquing him though. Like I'm not critiquing him. It's just like when it's comparing a guy who I've seen and know does it, like it's you know what I'm saying? I'm not saying Baker can't win a big game, but it's like you're asking me who I would rather have, the guy who I've seen do it time and time and time and time and time and time again, or Baker Mayfield. I'm gonna take that guy. It's the same thing I said 10 minutes ago though. Like it's the Pat Mahomes argument to a lesser degree though. It's the reason why we take Patrick Mahomes over everyone. I'm not saying you take Jalen Hurts over everyone.
No, because
But-
Patrick Mahomes comes with an eye test thing, and we know this.
No, but that's not what it's been the past 3 years. The past 3 years, it's been Lamar Jackson and Josh Allen have outplayed him in every facet of football, eye test and stats wise. Patrick Mahomes the past 2-3 years had a cannon. You saw him before he got drafted throw a ball from his knees and anointed him the chosen one, and you were correct. Patrick Mahomes the last 2 or 3 years has been one of the worst deep ball throwers
Yes,
in the
he has.
NFL. Patrick Mahomes just hasn't been on the level as those two guys when you look at just stats and eye tests. But the reason why we will never put those guys over Mahomes, because Mahomes is the best winner the sport has ever seen, not named Tom Brady. I'm not saying Jalen Hurts is the best winner the sport has ever seen, but when we're talking about that lower tier 2 quarterback thing, I'm leaning with the guy who I know every single time basically he's had to step up, he stepped up.
My
And
thing
won
is
big
like,
games.
define every single time. Correct me if I'm wrong. He has one, right?
Right.
He has one, and I think that took, in my lifetime, since I've started watching football, the best constructed roster
Yes.
of all time.
I don't know. The 2 years ago that they lost to the Chiefs, he played a 99% perfect game.
Okay, but that's
wasn't
why.
100%
But
perfect
that's
game.
why we talk about Pat Mahomes, because he wins, and
No,
you're right.
no, I'm not calling him Pat
Jalen-
Mahomes.
I'm not saying that. But you say he consistently steps up in these big games. Got benched in college for Tua Tagovailoa. Comes in and loses to Baker Mayfield. Now they're starting to crumble. And it took, in my opinion, the best roster of all time. Now you 100% are right. Has gotten way farther than he probably should have had in his whole NFL career. Right? Came in not even going to be the starter in Philly. Right? They move on from Wentz. He comes in and you're right, he wins consistently. I think Philly has obviously built a team around his strengths. And this year, I just think it's starting to fumble. And I don't think, and again, this is all leading back to my original take, I don't think it's on the OC. I don't think Kellen Moore was the whole reason. Obviously, he's way better offensive play caller, right? Kellen Moore, way better offensive play caller. You see what he's doing with this. I know the Saints suck, but you see what he's doing with that roster. Now coming in last year, and I know we kept talking about the roster, and I'm sick and tired about it. But to be honest, like, has he really got it done time after and after again without the best, again, running back in football, receiver duo, offensive line, defensive line? And I don't know how long we want to talk about each topic, but
No, I mean we're gonna keep going on this, but he's had that roster though for
no, he didn't have the
five out of
Saquon.
the.
He didn't have the
How,
Saquon.
how long has he been a starter?
7.
Like 6 or 7 years.
Yes,
He's not in year 7 as a starter, is he?
bro. He was
That might be.
drafted 2018. I think he started immediately.
No, he didn't.
2019.
Was he not? Was he with Joe?
He
Yeah,
started.
He was not 29.
Joe Burrow was 2020.
He's not the 20 class.
He came in like week 11, 12.
He was with Burrow. And,
Was he?
I think he was 2020.
Because it was Burrow, it was Herb, it was Tua,
This is year
it was
5 of
Love, and
starting?
It was Hurts. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So he's in year
Wow.
5 of starting. How many years has he not had one of the best rosters in football?
No, I'm saying
Maybe
not
one.
one of. I'm saying the. Like last year, and that's. I'm not knocking them for building. Like if you have the opportunity to build the best roster in
Yeah,
football, 100% take
Yes.
it. But we've seen. I mean, I saw a stat. I got Saquon in fantasy. Last year he had like 17 or 18, 20 plus rushes, 30 plus rushes. So he has like 1 this year.
Yep.
Like it's not the same. He's not the same. And obviously,
Right, but why isn't that the conversation, though?
I'm
That
open to-
Saquon's washed?
I
Yeah.
just think obviously.
Well, it's Saquon and the O-line. That
Right,
O-line's
that's what I'm saying.
banged
Why
up.
is it
That
a
O-line
Jalen
is...
Hurts thing?
Because this is
He
where...
needs to elevate
So that's where we get into the
overcome.
conversation of being this elite top-tier quarterback. I think not being top 10 is ridiculous. I agree with you on that. But I remember we had that top 5 debate, and you're backing off the top 5 stance, which is perfectly okay because he's not.
Right, things change.
And that is where I'm at. He's not an elevator, and that's okay. You don't have to be, but that's my stance on Jalen Hurts. I don't believe that he is a guy that I would trust to make your team better when everything around him isn't perfect.
But you are right. I will 100% give you. Got to the game with the best team in football against Patrick Mahomes, and there was a reason that he was a Super Bowl MVP. Not Saquon, not A.J. Brown, not the defense. You know what I mean? Like, there's a reason he was the MVP. 100%. I will give you that. I'm saying, again, this season, I believe that the cookie is starting to crumble. And again, like we were talking off camera earlier, I don't know if you guys agree, but I don't think there's a definitive best team in the league. And could the Eagles win the NFC? Could they? Yeah, 100% they could.
Yep.
Do I think so? No. But there's still, 5 or 6 weeks left of the season for them to figure this out. And, we'll see playoff time. Hopefully I'll come back. I'll come to Staten Island and come playoff time. And
Let's make it happen,
maybe
bro.
I'm wrong. Maybe I'll have to eat my own words, right? But as of right now, fringe top 10. Again, that wasn't really my debate. But, yeah, fringe
How
top
did
10.
we even get there?
Talking about it.
He said
Cam
he doesn't think
don't
that
like the
Jalen
Eagles.
Hurts is a top 10 quarterback.
So that was your
Dean
debate.
that was
Did I say
that was your point.
I don't know.
No, because
personally, I
agree
don't
with
think
you,
so.
Though, like Pitulo isn't the only person to blame because
Right.
Pitulo can't stop Monungai and Swift from going for 100.
Yeah.
Right.
It's a culmination of things. Because although AJ Brown's been good the last 3 or 4 weeks, AJ Brown got off to a super slow start to the season. The O-line isn't the same. Saquon isn't the same. The secondary wasn't good a little bit.
Jalen's not the same.
Now we're seeing Jalen. It hasn't been as great either. The secondary wasn't good for a while. We just saw the run defense get exposed. Like it's a whole culmination of things. So I'm not just gonna finger point at Jalen type shit.
I think the Eagles are frauds this year, is what we've gathered.
A
from
lot of
this.
teams are frauds, though.
So if everybody's a fraud,
Then
Right.
No one's a fraud.
is nobody a
It's
fraud?
nobody a fraud. It's just open. I don't know.
Might be the
Ton of
takeaway.
parity.
Anybody have any other teams?
Well, that's the thing. That's why.
That honestly might be my takeaway for week
That's
13.
why. That's why you probably look at the FanDuel and the Chiefs and Eagles probably have the at
Rams
worst-
have the best.
Rams.
I was
Yeah,
gonna say
Rams.
at worst the second best odds in their conference to
Yeah.
go to the Super Bowl because no one separated themselves from the pack. So who's more likely to figure it out over these next 5 weeks and then the first few rounds of the playoffs? It's probably those two teams because they've been there, done that, and the quarterbacks have been there, done that,
Yeah.
and they know how to win, which is very, very important.
So what would be your takeaway from
I
week
think
13?
Dean should give his takeaway.
So I think this is the beginning of the end to the Andy Reid era of Kansas City.
I'm having deja vu, Dean Wagner. I'm having deja vu.
I did say that
because
exact thing a
Could you
couple
update
weeks
me a
ago,
little bit here?
but then I kept having to hear from you guys that the Chiefs were going to run the table and win every game, and not to victory lap, but like, man, we saw the Dallas Cowboys beat them on Thanksgiving, and they looked just better.
Cowboys
The
are the
Chiefs
team
just
of
couldn't
destiny.
figure it out. The Cowboys look great. The Cowboys are hot and they're on a roll.
Hell yeah.
And I'll give them their flowers. Like,
Fuck the
they
Cowboys.
looked really, really good. But the Chiefs, at this point in the season, need to have figured it out already. Need to have. They are 6-6. They are out of the playoff picture right now. I know it's a weak AFC, and there's a chance that there's probably a good chance that they still make it in. But they need to have figured it out already, and they haven't. And it scares me because it seems like the Chiefs don't have an identity on offense anymore. And their defense isn't as good as it used to be either. They're having problems on both sides of the ball. Things that never used to really happen with the Chiefs are happening, and they seem human and beatable, to whereas they didn't seem, even if you beat them, you felt like you got away with it before, and now it doesn't feel like that, if that makes sense.
Double or nothing. They run the table from here on out.
Yeah, double or nothing, please.
Okay.
Thank you.
You still owe me 75 though.
I do.
Take away the
I
25,
do.
So I'll give you
You're
a
right.
chance to cut that down to 50.
You're right.
Never forget.
Never
You know what
forget.
I'm
Yeah.
saying? I'm just not giving up on them. I just don't give
Yep.
a shit.
I agree. I saw a thing the other day. You know, being a Pats fan, kind of looking ahead in the playoff picture, and it was like, would you rather play the Chiefs at Gillette or go on the road and face the Broncos? And I was like, I might want to go on the road and play the Broncos.
Yep.
And it's just like, it's kind of that lore that they have where it's like low-key like a Grim Reaper type shit. Where it's like, okay, like he might not be here right now, but you want to see Pat Mahomes. It's low-key like the Brady effect. Not to the extent, but it's like,
Not to the extent.
I don't.
but they haven't. Nah, relax. When's the last time they truly had an offensive identity? Never. They really never were able to run the football, especially after Pacheco got hurt. Right last year, fibula, tibula, been there, done that.
They're running the
Boys
ball
know.
great these past 4 weeks.
Kareem Hunt has, right?
That's so crazy. He's
But here-
55 years
Shout
old.
out Fig's fantasy team, low key picks up Kareem Hunt every year. Yeah, and every year I feel like, Kelsey's washed. Now again, he might be. Right? Get Rasheed back after 6 weeks. We all know we're getting out of Xavier Worthy, right? Either everything or nothing. When's the last time they've truly had an identity? I feel like they're kind of leaning on their defense, and I like the point like you're making. Like, it's not the Kansas City defense that we're used to. And obviously, like, as a Pats fan, I've low-key seen two or three different dynasties within a 20-year stretch.
Right.
And the only
Slight flex.
but the key points to those dynasties was Brady, right? Every year that we won, great defense, great skill position players, but those change every single year, right? From the early 2000s to us losing to the Giants twice, and then in the later years.
Hell yeah.
Right? Fuck you. Then, but love you. But no, seriously, like those things change, and obviously there was 4-year stretches, 5-year stretches where we didn't get to the big game. Another slight flex. Tom Brady never took a snap where he was eliminated mathematically from the playoff picture. But are we gonna get there with Patrick Mahomes this year? It's looking like it. I don't know.
So what happens if they miss the playoffs?
I love this question. I love this.
What happens?
What happens?
if they miss the
Do we
playoffs?
look at them differently next year, or are they just the Super Bowl favorite?
Fucking lootly not.
I was gonna say.
That's
just-
crazy. That's crazy.
I mean, I look at them a little bit different, but like I just trust the front office there. I trust Andy. I trust Pat to like retool the thing and figure it out.
So you get spanked.
I
You
mean-
get dog walked. You get dog walked in the Super Bowl, and then you come out the next season and miss the playoffs. You're not concerned?
I mean, it
at
depends
all?
on what the roster moves are and it depends on what
Yes,
they do in the offseason.
definitely.
They
Well,
definitely
no,
have
no,
to make
no.
reinforcements.
But right, what my question is before, like, what happens in the off season? Like, what do you need to be doing?
Well, let's
Like,
be.
what is the problem?
Let's be
Get
real.
Brees Hall.
The secondaries, the defense is just weaker than it's been. The pass rush is
Yeah.
Non-existent.
lacking, and the secondary struggles a lot, like compared to past years. But I mean, I said it last week. I saw it with my own 2 eyes on Thanksgiving. Like, I hate to analyze football this way. They're getting so fucking unlucky. They're getting so fucking unlucky. They had what? How many fucking defensive pass interferences in that game?
I mean, 3 was on
and
what's his name by
granted,
himself.
McDuffie was
They were
struggling,
defensively
bro.
pass interfering with the pass, but also those Cowboys receivers were doing a lot of hand motions and things of that nature. Like, the calls just weren't bouncing their way. They've lost all. That was another 1-score game they lost.
Yes,
They
it was.
haven't won a 1-score game
0-6.
all
Not
fucking
one.
year. Like,
That's insane.
it's like, what do I expect that to continue with Pat Mahomes for the rest? Did Pat Mahomes just lose his big game magic?
No, and the craziest part about that is that might mean they're due. So if they
So
get
that's
into the
how I
fucking
look at
playoffs,
it, like,
they're due.
because your thing is Andy Reid needs to be fired, right? You
I
think Andy
think-
Reid like needs to get going if they miss the playoffs?
I think that there's a chance that Andy Reid could be washed. There's a chance.
But, like, why does it
Wait, why is Andy Reid washed?
yeah.
like why isn't Mahomes watched? Like, I'm genuinely asking.
Because Mahomes is the second greatest quarterback to ever play.
Right, but the second greatest quarterback to ever play, who we just sat here and talked about is one of the best winners ever, wins, is 0-6 in 1-score games.
That's not a coaching thing.
It could be.
Okay.
It-
I
and
feel
it's
like
not a quarterback
close
thing?
games that aren't getting converted is a coaching
And not a quarterback thing?
thing. It's both. I mean, it's the two
Right,
most
that's all I'm
two most
asking.
important positions on a football team.
Right, that's all I'm just asking if it's
You,
both.
but you're not getting rid of Mahomes.
I don't even.
I'm not saying they have to get rid
So
of
that's what I'm saying. So the next best.
I'm not asking what they do. I'm just asking, like,
Why?
Yes. You're so big on the Chiefs dynasty is coming to an end. I'm asking, like, what's going wrong in your opinion?
Because, well, first of all, you can't get rid of the quarterback. I wouldn't want to get rid of the quarterback, but I don't think it would be so bad to change the head of the team.
No. I get you. I get that. Like that you said that, but like if you want to bring a new head to the team, right? You want a new dome
Right.
on that squad. Like, what are your expectations out of this new head? Like, what do you want the new head to be doing that Andy Reid may or may not be doing, in your opinion?
Brian Dable.
Brother,
Like a
take it
loose end,
from
like,
me.
you know what I mean?
Don't
Like,
do
you're not in
that.
Bill
fucking rooms
Belichick?
with these guys, but just like
Yo,
like,
Bill
how
Belichick.
ironic would that
Bill
be, bro?
Belichick.
what
would
is
be
like in
fired.
your opinion as spectating the
As
games,
of
what
this season
Andy
is
Reid not
is
doing
is
that-
turn the one score games into wins.
Like on the flip side, I think the Broncos have won 6. I'm gonna say,
Oh, they have mad,
but 6
black
or
magic on
7
their side.
1-score game, and I mean like 4 buzzer beater field goals.
Yep.
They're beating bad teams by the
I
skin of their
think,
teeth.
and that's the flip side, right? Obviously, Andy Reid's a great all-time Hall of Fame head coach, but obviously Patrick Mahomes is, a better quarterback than Andy Reid as head coach. Flip side, we all know that Sean Payton is a way better head coach than Bo
I
Nix.
fucking hate
I
Sean
hope.
Payton.
Okay, now it's a flip side. So I can see your argument where do they need somebody to elevate the head coach? Now, I obviously don't get rid of the quarterback.
Like there really aren't that many coaches better than Andy Reid, and I understand that pound for pound. I get that, obviously. Andy Reid's
Pound for pound, he's top. He's top, brother. He's fucking top,
Big Red,
brother.
one of the greatest coaches we've ever seen.
Right.
But I think sometimes just there's no stat to say an organization might benefit from a change.
You just, from the outside looking in, you just believe that.
Well,
it's
not on the
time.
inside. I don't know.
Well, obviously.
What if they win half of those
Part of the
games?
problem.
What if they win half of those one-score games? How do you feel
if they
about it?
finish 9-.
If right now, if they're looking
9
at,
and,
so let's flip it. So what
8?
are they, 6-6?
Yeah,
Let's
yeah,
say
they'd be
let's see they're
9-3.
9-3 right now. How do you look at it?
They're
no
9
conversation.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Shit, even if they're 8-5,
so like okay,
But that's way different.
let's
though.
let's say
6-6 team and a 9-3 team are way different.
8-4.
I agree. But let's just say, in my sake, I feel like this is where we're getting to is like, okay, they missed the playoffs. Huge thing. Media goes crazy.
Right.
You see Stephen A. Smith
As it should
first
be,
thing in
though.
the morning.
Right.
Right? As it should be. They come in and they get maybe a Breece Hall, Tony Pollard, whatever, one of those running backs. They beef up the secondary. They beef up the defensive line. Obviously, Kelsey, if they don't make the playoffs, I don't see Kelsey coming back next season. Right? You, as a front office, we could run that front office and just do everything we can to maximize our window around Patrick Mahomes. Because you have him for however 10, 12 more years tops. And the dynasty, in my mind, for the next 10, 12 years, every single year, as long as 15 is under center, they will be a Super Bowl contender. Like, I feel like it was the same reason it felt about Brady, even the last year, right? See him throw the pick six in Gillette against Vrabel's Titans. Every single year when I had Tom Brady, I saw, okay, I don't really care about the regulars. It might sound bratty. I don't care about the regular season. Get me to the playoffs.
Yep.
I didn't feel the conversation of I'm sitting at 6-6, and I'm sure there was years where we barely snuck in. But I was young, probably, because we were just always.
Division always sucked for you guys too.
Agreed. And the AFC West is stacked outside
They
of the
were
Raiders.
like 2 years like in the middle there where it wasn't like all sunshine and rainbows, but like other than that, they were,
And that's when they were transitioning between
Right.
dynasties.
but they didn't miss.
Even the year Brady tore his shit, we made the playoffs.
Matt
It
Castle went
was
10-6.
like shout out
Yeah,
Matt
I think.
Castle actually. But
System.
I don't know. How do you guys feel? Do you guys feel like for the next 10 to 12 years, like we will always
So I'm there. I think
always
we're
talk about the
still
Chiefs?
like we mentioned how it's wide open right now, especially in the AFC. Like, what better year for the Chiefs to struggle and barely make the playoffs?
But what better year for the Chiefs to sneak in?
That's what I'm saying. If they sneak in, they're the favorite.
Well,
Yes.
the AFC is really not like I said this to you guys. The AFC is not doing themselves any favors, and I'm obviously pushing a narrative and like seeing all these AFC teams that are supposed to be winning and they're just not, and they're just not good. It's like,
Yeah.
y'all are missing your opportunity. Like the Chiefs are not in the picture, and y'all are not capitalizing, and I don't get it.
I can name a team that is.
Okay, yeah, obviously, yeah. The Patriots
Two
look
of them.
great.
Broncos
Patriots look
are
great.
capitalizing.
No, I
Broncos
agree.
Still suck. I'm sorry.
I'd say that all you
can't get
want.
behind
They're-
No, I really do agree with that take. There's some team, the Bills should be totally capitalizing.
Like,
that
right.
the Ravens. You know what I mean? Like how are those teams where we talk about we're in August and July. We're like, okay, we can't wait for the Eagles versus Ravens Super Bowl. We can't wait for the Lions versus Bills Super Bowl. Now we're in these conversations. We're like, oh my God, are these teams gonna make the playoffs? And if they get in, like, do we trust them?
Yes.
Right. If you're an AFC team, you've been waiting for this Chiefs year
Yes.
for 7 years. And now that it's here, they can't do anything. Like the Colts finally have a quarterback that's playing well. They went all in with Sauce Gardner and call it a Colts problem, not a Colts problem, Daniel Jones problem. Daniel Jones starts playing terrible. Right when the going gets.
It's
also got hurt.
hilarious,
He got
though,
hurt.
because there's two teams who are taking advantage of the window, who are clearly the top two teams in the conference. But no matter what, everyone is still in their minds subconsciously thinking about the Chiefs.
Yeah.
The Patriots and Broncos are clearly the best two teams.
I mean,
in the
they
AFC.
have a
But we
combined.
sit here and say no one separated themselves in the AFC, and everyone agrees.
He's sitting over here saying, "I'd rather
It's because
play
they're
in
winning.
Denver."
You know what I mean?
I'm
Then
dead
play
ass.
the
Yo,
Kansas
someone
City
pull up the
Chiefs.
AFC odds right
And
now,
it's
but I'm
like,
pretty sure.
they could miss the playoffs. Like, obviously they're on the outside looking in right now. They could miss, and this could all go to shit. But if they're in, they have as good of a shot as anyone. And that's just what it is.
It's facts.
Yeah, I think if they get in, I mean, Mahomes against Knicks, like, gonna take Patrick Mahomes.
All
Mahomes
day.
against Daniel Jones,
All day.
gonna take Patrick Mahomes. Mahomes against Drake May, I'll probably take Patrick Mahomes, bro. Like,
Prove it to me first, Drake.
That's the thing. So it's
it's
like,
not about playoff Mahomes. I understand what Mahomes
and
in
it's like
playoffs
they're
could do.
probably gonna get in, dude. I just think, and again, I keep saying it like it's lazy analysis, but they're just getting so fucking unlucky, and eventually the luck is gonna turn in their favor. It just has to. It just has to.
I agree.
No
I
team
agree.
could be this unlucky.
I'm happy it's the Chiefs.
Giants exist,
right?
bro. We
I'm
know.
happy it's the Chiefs, but no, you're right. I think teams got to start
Like
capitalizing.
they're doing like the Luka thing for Pat Mahomes, but in the opposite way, where they're inventing stats for him about how Pat Mahomes has been in these one-score games and his defense hasn't given him the ball back, and it's like he's had that happen to him as many times as like Brady, Manning, BRYCE in their entire careers, and he's in year 8 as the starter.
Yeah.
Like he just is getting fucked, and it's happened like 4 times this year, where it's been a one-score game and his defense had to get a stop and they just didn't come through. Against the Cowboys, if he got that fucking ball back there, winning the game.
Probably. But the Black Magic ain't on their side this
They
year,
didn't
bro.
win the game, yeah.
What's your week 13 takeaway?
My big Week 13 takeaway, bro. This is the Dean vs. Chris podcast because every time we want to give up on Bryce Young, man, every single
fuck's
time
sake.
that everyone's out on Bryce Young,
I love it.
he just comes back and he proves why he's a guy, man. And it's just like there's certain guys who are just winners, like Jalen Hurts, Pat Mahomes, and Bryce. You know, Bryce
Winners?
Young,
Okay.
Winners?
Bryce Young
Back
is the
it up.
youngest quarterback ever to have 11 career game-winning drives. Fastest to ever get to 11 game-winning drives. Like that's just
Can you
so
define
impressive.
can you
Like,
define Bryce Young is the guy? Can you define the guy for me?
they should extend his 5th-year option and keep riding it out. They're also not going to be in a good position to draft a quarterback. So why
Right.
wouldn't
Well,
you?
I just-
It
I-
is
Fifth-year
year
option.
3.
I
and we
get that
gotta
Bryce
do this
Young
every
has.
week.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So I get Bryce Young has good games, right? But the problem is, it's every other game, brother. I can't
If
like.
that.
I need to be believing that you are the guy week in, week out, and not have question marks about who you are as a quarterback every other week. That is the problem. It's not about his ability to do the thing. I know he can do the thing. He needs to do the thing every week. Not saying you need to win a game every week because that's unrealistic in the NFL, but I need you to show me that you're a competent quarterback every week because he doesn't show that. He doesn't show that. He has good games, and he had a great, phenomenal, best
He has
game.
to show it every week.
I mean, I'd like if you're
Confident.
Franchise quarterbacks can show competent quarterback play every week. Yes, that is
No, I'm
true.
not saying he's like he's going to be a top 5 guy, but I think
I'm not.
I'm
that's
saying
not what
he's
that
the guy
is.
that they should move forward with.
But if
moving
you're
into next year.
in current day NFL, and I think this is just something that teams are starting to, gather more and more. If you don't have a guy in the league right now, you can't settle for competence anymore because you're not going to win a Super Bowl. You're just not. And that's my personal opinion. If I have
So then everyone who doesn't have Mahomes, Lamar, Josh Allen,
Drake May.
or Drake May should move on from the quarterback.
Jalen Hurts is a winner.
Justin Herbert, I'm keeping.
No,
too.
I agree, but I got told he's not a top 10 quarterback. So they
Well,
should
for
move
me,
on
it's like
from
the
him.
situation with T-Law.
Can you ever see? Sorry, go ahead.
It's like the situation for T-Law, right? You saw a little spark, right, of T-Law, and I'm just comparing him #1 picks, right? They extend him, and that's just like, to me, I don't know. I'm not a big T-Law guy. That's an awful contract. Like, nobody is trading for that
Yeah, but they
contract.
don't have to extend him yet. They just have to give him his 5th-year option.
I agree that he should get a 5th year.
I agree with that.
I think, obviously,
regardless.
give him as cheap as possible, but like, do you move on with him? I love Bryce, and I'm like probably way more biased than they know. I love Bryce, but you're right. Like, I can't have you coming out and getting 40 piece by the Falcons in week 3, and then beating the Super Bowl favorite, MVP favorite, converting on 2 touchdowns on 4th down, converting on 4th down. Like, it was just an absolutely insane game from Bryce. I would love to see half of that on a week-to-week basis.
I just think he's done enough this year for them to keep seeing if he could get there. He's in year 3. We see guys left and right. Your boy Daniel Jones having a career resurgence in year fucking.
It's like that's such the exception,
Very
and not the
different
rule.
situations, though, because them getting to that level in that year is because of a change of scenery, and they're placed in a better situation.
Nah, no, I'm just saying, like, we've seen, like, a guy in year 3 isn't who they are as an NFL player. Like, there's still room to, like, guys get better than what they are in
No,
year 3.
obviously.
And the Panthers are 7-6, having their best season in the past decade. And Bryce Young also had a great end of the year last year. Has he been as consistent as you'd want him to be this year? No, but they're 7-6 and in the playoff hunt, and you have to make a decision on if you want to give him a 5th-year option and give him another year
Right.
to be the starting quarterback. You could give him another year to maybe be more consistent and show he could be the franchise guy. That's it.
Yeah.
If he's the same Bryce Young next year, same exact guy.
He's not a franchise quarterback as is right now.
Okay, that's all I'm asking.
No.
That is my question.
I
Okay.
believe in Bryce Young, the player, like he could get there, and I believe in the flashes I've seen that he could get there.
That's a fair take.
And he's clutch.
He
He is clutch.
that I have to
It
give
matters.
him.
He's
It
a
does.
winner.
He is a very clutch quarterback. That I definitely have to give him. But yeah, I'm just clarifying that next year, if this is the same Bryce, it's done.
No, I mean, because they've done so much with their roster to get to where they're at. So they're going to get to a point where it's the quarterback is holding us back.
Yes.
If he's not the guy. And, like, teams get there and you have to make a decision. They're not there yet. And he's really not holding them back. He's been a integral part in many of their wins because he's led game-winning drive after game-winning drive after game-winning drive.
They're basically right on schedule.
Yeah.
I agree.
You're in year 3 with a young quarterback. You're in the playoff hunt. Like,
I don't know if I'd go so far as to
Bryce
say
isn't
right on schedule.
Bryce
Why?
isn't right
What
on
about-
schedule for a number one
Well, the team
overall
is.
pick. The team is right on schedule.
And the quarterback at this point, just spit. My bad. At this point, Bryce isn't holding the Panthers back.
No, because their
They're-
team isn't good enough to win a Super Bowl.
Right.
Yes.
They're going to get to a point where if they keep going on, as a roster, if they keep going on the trajectory they're going on, it's going to be decision. Like, okay, Bryce, are you that guy to take us over the top or are you not? But he's done enough this year that they don't have to
Make
punt
that
on. They
decision.
don't have to punt on him. You know what I mean?
You
After
push it.
last week, everyone was ready to say it's cooked. It's time to bring in a new quarterback, and then he has a game like this and beats the best team in football and absolutely dicks them down and throws touchdown after touchdown on 4th down. So it's like, yeah, I mean, we see it time and time again. He steps up every time you give up on him. That's the point.
I completely agree with you. Your head is too fucking big for that thing. Oh, man. All right, it's a good thing that my takeaway is not going to be related to football because then we'd go through another 20-minute conversation at 2 in the morning. Again, this is how
What
much
do you
we
mean
love
it's
and
not related to
appreciate you guys.
football?
It's related to sports
Let's
in
hear it.
general. Ready? Hear me out for a second, bro. Jeez. Oh my God. I was going to give you flowers for half of a second, but never mind now. The future of sports media, by the way, is in phenomenal hands, is what I took
Absolutely.
away from this weekend. Minus Dean Wagner.
How are you going to give me flowers?
Because
Tell
that's
me.
including us.
I wanna
We are
know.
the future of
Oh,
sports
that's
media.
not personal, bro. I don't care about us. God damn.
Nah, give yourself flowers, bro. You
kidding. I'm
guys
done with
let's-
you,
come
bro.
on, run it,
I'm
Maddie.
joking,
Come
I'm
on.
joking. I'm joking.
Look,
It's a joke, bro. Take a joke.
this weekend told me a lot about the future of sports media. We got the chance to meet up with you. We got the chance to make some content together and do a bunch of fun shit. So I just want people to know that you guys are in good hands. You'll get some great content coming out now in the future. We'll be titans of the industry soon enough.
Yo, and
So-
you ball sacks, bro. You guys got to know that we love you, bro. It's
Way too late, bro.
148. It's so way too late for this. It's what, 85 degrees in this room, maybe.
Hotter,
Oh, yeah.
hotter.
But we said we haven't missed a Tuesday pod in months and months and months, and I was ready to say we'll just post on the Instagram story no pod this week, but you guys are just a little semen squirming around. In there.
Yo, what? Why? Siemens is praise. You little cums.
Ball sacks. I just love the ball sacks so much.
You
man.
little.
Yo, thank you for 40K.
Yo, nuts.
Yo,
nuts.
40K.
on
Congrats,
YouTube,
congrats,
bro.
bro.
40,000 ball sacks.
Thank you, man. Thank you.
Congrats,
I
I
appreciate
couldn't
it.
imagine somebody ball sacks.
Yeah, it's a lot.
Think about it. That's 80,000 balls.
Well, some of them
Yo.
aren't. Some of them aren't. You know, they don't have the.
the double, the double,
They don't got both.
the double.
Some are women. So thank you to the
Well,
women
like
followers.
1.5% are
You
women.
know how to double it.
Yeah, it's enough percentage.
All right,
That's
so
enough
like
percentage.
it's like 76,000 balls.
Something like
A
that.
lot of
Good amount
balls.
of balls, man.
A good chunk of balls.
Let's go.
Yeah, no, I mean, they just said it. We appreciate you guys for all the love you've been showing us, and show this man right here love, and tell them where they could find you.
Yeah, I mean, nah, first, these guys are awesome. Seriously.
So, quick backstory, and then you go ahead and do
Go
that.
for it.
He told an NFL player straight up while they came on our podcast to plug himself with everything he's got.
Yeah, you know, I got ahead of myself. I basically just said I was like,
Take the mask off, bro. Come here.
There we go.
No, I got really ahead of myself. So I basically just said I was like, yo, plug us with everything you got, like all your socials. And then he was like, yo. I was like, my bad, bro. I was like, not like that. Just plug your socials. Yeah.
Nah, yo. You said that shit, and me and Dean weren't on the pod. You said that shit, and I looked at Dean. I said, "Yo, bro," and then everyone. It took a minute.
I know you guys didn't let it slip by. Like,
nah, I couldn't
no,
let plug
we
yourself
all,
with
like,
everything you got slipped
It took
by.
a second, and then me and Tom look at each other and we're like, "Wait, did he just say what I think he just said?" And then
yeah, nah. But
All right,
yo,
we'll plug
Cam,
Cam
come
whenever
plug
you
us
get
with everything
Cam,
you got, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, plug yourself with everything.
Plug
you
yourself
got.
with
Please
everything.
tell me that can's empty.
You guys can find me All Talk Sports pretty much everywhere, TikTok, Instagram, YouTube. But shout out these guys. These guys are grinding, right? Seriously, like it's 1:45 in the morning. I'm sure they've had a long weekend in Boston. Making this video for you, it was a hell of a lot of fun. Like making a podcast. We usually do just either trivia or stuff or short form trivia and games like that. But nah, Matty J is right. Sports media is in great hands. I think we're
Hell
only
yeah,
going to
man.
continue to
It is.
evolve
It's in
and
Figsy's hands.
it's in Get Figgy on the pod.
We will
One-
definitely get
right?
Figgy on the pod for
right?
sure.
Figs, he likes now. He likes figs.
You like it?
He likes figs.
It's growing on him.
So
But yeah, fellas, I hope this is not the last time
No,
I'm on the
absolutely not.
pod. Hopefully I can
Absolutely
make it
not.
down to Staten Island. You're in my hometown. Hopefully you guys had a great time in Foxborough, Gillette, New England, whatever you want to call it.
New England.
The
bro.
big
That
the
made
big
up
country of New England.
Right? But hopefully in 5 minutes I'm sleeping in my hotel.
yeah,
Hell yeah.
that's exactly what we
Us
all plan
too.
on doing, honestly. So Cam, thank you again, brother. It was
Yeah,
great.
no,
It was a
thank
fun
you
time,
guys.
man.
Thank you guys. Thank
You're
you
the
guys.
man.
Much love.
And we love and appreciate all of you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please be sure to leave a like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and follow us on all of our socials. And follow that man right there. And with that,
That was ball game.